Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Victoria Lane. Our top story tonight. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has reaffirmed the government's firm resolve to crush terrorism in Pakistan through a unified national effort, describing extremism as the country's most serious challenge. Addressing a meeting of the Qaumi Paigam-e-Aman Committee, the Prime Minister stressed that peace, stability, and prosperity remain inseparable goals for the nation. He highlighted the committee's role in strengthening a national narrative against extremism, drawing parallels with the historic role played by religious scholars during the creation of Pakistan. The Prime Minister also paid tribute to the sacrifices of more than 100,000 Pakistanis in the war on terror and called for collective resolve, along with international acknowledgement of Pakistan's efforts. Government representatives said committee members will now carry this message of peace to different regions to counter hate-based narratives and promote national unity. Meanwhile, Pakistan's security forces have successfully foiled coordinated terrorist attacks in Karan district of Balochistan, killing 12 militants during multiple engagements, according to the Inter-Services Public Relations. The militants had launched simultaneous assaults on the city police station and 2 banks, looting more than 3 million rupees and attempting to create a hostage situation before being repelled. A swift response by security forces prevented further escalation, followed by clearance and sanitization operations across the area. For more on this developing situation, we're joined by our correspondent Walter Cooper, who is in Balochistan.
Thank you, Victoria. Security officials here say the militants plan to spread panic by targeting both law enforcement and financial institutions at the same time. The rapid coordination between police, frontier corps, and other security units played a decisive role in neutralizing the attackers before civilians could be harmed. Authorities have since tightened security across Karan and neighboring districts to prevent any follow-up attacks. Officials reiterate that counter-terrorism operations under the National Action Plan will continue until such threats are fully eliminated.
Thank you, Walter Cooper, for that update from Balochistan. Back in Islamabad, Federal Minister for Law, Justice and Human Rights, Azam Nazir Tarar, has defended the government in the Senate amid growing controversy over restrictions on meetings with jailed former Prime Minister Imran Khan. Addressing the upper house, Tarar said the matter of access is between the courts and jail authorities and is not directly controlled by the federal government. He stressed that the issue is being handled strictly according to legal procedures. Opposition lawmakers, however, raised concerns that Imran Khan's access to political leaders has been restricted for several weeks, bringing the issue into sharp national focus. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Chief Minister Sohail Afridi has questioned the effectiveness of repeated military operations in the province, arguing they have failed to deliver lasting peace and may negatively affect civilians and local communities. Afridi opposed the imposition of any major military offensive without broad consultation, insisting that all stakeholders and political actors must be involved in decision-making. He reiterated that the provincial government favors dialogue and inclusive approaches to address security challenges, stressing that force alone cannot resolve terrorism. Turning to international and technology news, social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, has suffered its second global outage within a week. Users around the world reported being unable to load the website or mobile app, with many encountering blank screens or error messages. Data showed tens of thousands of complaints from users in the United States, the United Kingdom, India, and Pakistan. The disruption is believed to have originated from X's internal systems, though the company has yet to issue an official statement on the cause or restoration timeline. Back home, a massive fire erupted at the Karachi International Container Terminal at Karachi Port, engulfing around 20 shipping containers carrying goods, including chemicals, electronics, and batteries. Firefighting teams from the Karachi Port Trust, Pakistan Navy, Rescue 1122, and other agencies responded swiftly and managed to bring the blaze under control. No casualties were reported, though cargo handling for 2 vessels was temporarily suspended. Cooling operations continued for several hours to prevent reignition, while authorities launched an investigation into the cause of the fire. And finally, a lighter note from Lahore. The colorful Mehndi celebration for Junaid Safdar, son of Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz, was held at Jati Umra with close family members and around 350 guests in attendance. The event featured a traditional feast and cultural performances, with the groom wearing a deep navy traditional outfit accented in gold. Renowned dancer Wahab Shah performed at the ceremony, which is part of wedding festivities set to continue with Barat and Walima events in the coming days. Senior political figures are expected to attend the Walima later this weekend. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.